Hello everyone, my name is Abubakar Salim and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about do-while loop in C++ language. Just like while loop, a do-while loop is also used for repetition. It means that the purpose of while loop and do-while loop is same. There is a slight difference that we are going to discuss in this video, but first we'll start with the syntax of do-while loop. So the syntax of do while loop is very simple. Let's suppose I've created a variable I and I have assigned it a value 1. Now, whenever you have to use do while loop in your program, the first thing that you have to do is you have to write a keyword do. Then there is a curly bracket, and after the delimiter is ending, the delimiter of the do while loop is ending, you have to write while with condition. So let's suppose I have written I is less than equal to 10. And after writing the condition, now in while loop, when we write the condition, we do not have to put semicolon. But in the case of do while loop, you have to place semicolon after writing the condition. That's the rule. I don't know why they have done it, but it is the rule that we have to follow. And let's suppose in this loop, I want to print I, and then I'm increasing the value of. So the working is same. This program will print first 10 natural numbers starting from 1 ending at 10. And when we'll run the program, the output on the screen is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can see it on the screen. There is no space between them because I haven't placed any space there. So you must have seen that the purpose of while loop and do while loop is same. There is a slight difference that we are going to discuss now. Now we know that in the while loop the condition is at the top. So let's say this condition, I'm going to cut it from here and I'm going to place it here. So it has become a while loop. Now, when I will run this program, the output is going to be same. It will start from 1. It will end at 10. But let's suppose I have assigned the value here 11. Now what will happen? Now when I will run the program, nothing will be displayed on the screen. Why is that? This happened because the condition is false. Whenever we use a while loop in a program, let's say the condition is I is less than equal to 10. The value of I was 11 that I assigned it, and the condition is false, so the loop will never be executed. Okay, so we can say that whenever we are using a while loop, first the condition is tested, and after that the body of the loop is processed. If the condition is true, the body of the loop will be processed. If the condition is false, the body of the loop will not processed. So if the condition is false at the beginning, the loop will not be executed. On the other hand, if we are using um, do while loop, now in this case, when I will write this 11, now there will be a slight difference. When we used while loop, nothing was printed, but when we use do while loop, 11 has been printed on the screen. Condition was false, but 11 has been printed. It means that do while loop first execute the body of the loop, and after executing the body of the loop, it tests the condition. If the condition is true, it will again execute the body of the loop. If the condition is false, it will stop executing the body of the loop. So it means that while loop will be executed at least once, either the condition is false or true. Sorry, do while loop will be executed once, either the condition is false or true. And on the other hand, while will be executed once or twice or zero times depending on the condition, because in while loop the condition will be tested first, and in do while loop the body will be processed first. That is why in do while loop there is an output 11, and in while loop there is no output. We have written the same program, but the output in both the cases are different. So this is the difference between do while loop and while loop. Now, what are the cases where we should use do while loop? So I'm going to explain that as well. You can use them in simple programs, like you have to print first 10 natural numbers, you have to add a sequence, you have to print a sequence. You can use these. But in some cases, there are some special cases where you can either use while loop, but in those cases, do while loop is a better option. So we are going to see one such example where you can use do while loop. So I'm going to comment here. Let's suppose you have to write a program in which user will enter numbers again and again, and the user will keep entering the numbers until the user will enter -1. So let's suppose user has entered 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, -1. So we have to find the sum of these numbers, and after -1 the program should stop executing. So in this case, or in such cases where you have to get the input again and again, you can use do while loop. So let's say we have to create this program int I. This is going to be the loop controlling variable. Now we can use do while loop here. I will write in and I, value of I, and while I is less than equal to, or I is not equal to -1. So we will keep entering, the loop will keep executing if the value is not equal to -1. As soon as the value is equal to -1, the loop will stop executing. And what we have to do is we have to find the sum of all the numbers that user has entered. So int sum is equal to 0. I have assigned it 0 because we have to find the sum by adding value into this number. So if we assign 0, the result will be correct. Okay, sum is equal to sum plus I. So let's run this program. When we'll run this program, the we'll have to enter a value. So let's say I have entered 5, then 6, then 2, then 1, then -1. So we haven't, the loop has stopped working, but we do not have printed the sum. So we are going to print it here, cout and sum. So now let's execute the program again. Let's see, is it printing the right result or not? 5, 8, 3, 7, 9, and -1. So you can see the output is 31. Let's say, is it correct, or let's see it's correct or not. 5 plus 8, 13, 13 plus 3, 16, 16 plus 7, 23, 32 minus. Okay, it's correct. So in such cases where you have to use um, -1, you can do it. Sorry, in such cases where you have to get the input again and again, you can use do while loop instead of while loop. So this is the purpose of do while loop, and I've also told you the difference between while loop and do while loop. If there is any question, you can ask. uh, you can also practice different programs and search them online on Google, and you can perform as many programs as you want to build your logic and to have a grip on your programming language. So if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section, and kindly like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.